Why? No, I'm still in it, and it's ma'am in the market open. It's like 15 minutes in.
That's okay. I just wondered if I could use it.
If you sterilize it, you can.
No, I'll use it when I do.
You want to use it now?
No, I'll use it when you finish.
No, wait.
You have to shoot it.
Ma'am, I'm on live stream and I'm 10 minutes in. It's like the busiest time in the market. Jesus. Guys, are you guys there? What's up? You guys are just coming through on YouTube. Okay. I'm watching MDGS pretty closely just for one more quick scalp and then I'll log in. I've been in and out of MDGS, to be honest. Not sure if I'm going to go for one more scalp on MDGS and then I'll just let you guys in. I think you'll get a big pull here, but I'm up like 230 on the day. All right, I've gone for it. I'm short. 202. Just a quick scalp, 190s, something like that. We've got 201. Come on. Gone through the twos. Come on. 193, 192, something like that. Come on. Like 199s. Back to the twos. 197s. A little bit more to go. Oh, yes. Yes, what a push. Yes, what a push. All out. $400 on the day on MDGS. That was fucking excellent. All right, let's share the screen. Sorry, I was a bit backed up. But I'll show you what I've just done. That last trade was a beauty. You can only really scalp in this market. It's too dangerous, huh? But MDG, I'm early because I'm actually going out and I've got to review a marketing proposal before I go out. But I said to myself I wasn't going to burn commissions, and then I've just scalped this morning because I don't want to get stuck in anything. And the market's just dangerous as hell, so I'm just reading the price action. But MDGS, it's got some downside. The volume's too high, which is why I didn't want to hold this. So I literally took it short from like the 230, just price action reading like 230s down to the twos, and then I reshorted in the 230s and then covered a lot in the twos, just taking 30 cents. And then at the open, literally the volume was only 400,000. There wasn't enough volume to push it, so I just shorted the twos, scalped to the 197s, quick scalp. Again, up here on the 230s for a third time. It on the backside, there was just not enough volume to push it up. All the volumes on SNMP and SNMP basically. So took a short, covered the dip in the twos, and then basically when you've got this descending triangle here, I was just short the little bounce as it turned around the 204s, covering in this drop. So these two candles, I'll mark them with an arrow. So it's like basically, I'll just show you guys. I know the market's open, it's a bit stupid, but you've got this bounce, and then as this candle starts to form, I'm just short because I know it's got a good chance it's a descending triangle and it's going to break. It's going to break this support. It's just basic price action. The volume's not enough to keep this up. So, I mean, what time is it? 9:51. You might get a turnaround and you'll get a VWAP test. It might end up holding VWAP for the rest of the day, but for me, it's done. I'm all out. So I can basically. So it was just basically $400 scalping MDGS over and over and over again. Not too many other real trades. SNMP. I was short. Wow, halt. I was short around here in the 120s, following the lower high, but when I rebroke VWAP, I covered. I added and then covered for a small loss. I expected this somewhere in the twos to break down around 10:30. I did not expect it to break down this early. You've obviously got this double bottom here, but I wouldn't like to call this. Looks like it's done. Like, I'm on live stream, by the way. Sorry. It's all right. If you don't mind the world seeing your naked body. SNMP looks like it's done. I've actually got borrows. It's tempting to scalp because it looks like you've got a. I wouldn't want to scalp so close to the double bottom though. I don't think it's going to fall through the double bottom yet. I think it'll take a few more tries. We'll see right now, but I can't see it. I can't see you getting a move yet. I think there's too much volume and it's going to hold the low of the day. Should get a bit of a squeeze up to the 130s at least before this breaks down. No, I don't see anything. Obviously, VVPR looked like a good long, but not so sure now. This I cannot see this break in the double bottom. It's a good buy here. It's a good long. It's going to squeeze back up. It should squeeze back up. I can't see how it wouldn't. Give it a sec. You'll see. You should see the 130s in a minute. There you go. 24s. 25s. Give it a minute. What's up, Brian? Haha. Oof. Pulled back. It's crazy if this falls. I just couldn't see it. Wow. You cannot break that double bottom this early. Back in the day, I'd add into these pushes and I'd make a couple of grand. Like I'd add into this, thinking, oh, can't go higher. And of course, 99 out of 100 of them don't. And then you'll have a 150, 140 average, 30%, 5 grand. It's a great win. That's new lower day. I'm shocked, by the way. But it is an absolute just pump. It is just a chat room pump. So they've squeezed all the shorts out, squeezed everyone out, and then just selling into it. But I've never seen anything with this much volume go up and come down so fast. I still can't. I think this should be a triple bottom and it'll push off. I'd be shocked if it didn't hold. Morning, guys. Morning, Waddle. Morning, Fletch. She's all right. Jobless Pilot's back again. Like, by the way, I've got borrows for SNMP. MDGS is just above where I covered, so I'm glad about that. SNMP, I'm shocked. I mean, from the open, we literally got 40 cents, which is about only a 30% push. It's a surprise. I still, like I say, I don't think it's over. Triple bottoms 114 if it can reclaim, but the volume's too high. Long at 204, but got stopped out. What made you think it was a better short, bad daily? Yeah, mate. I mean, look, Tim Bone said it was a potential dip and rip as well, which is why I took most of my size off. I was out. In fact, I was fully out. I was out of MDGS completely. I was thinking, oh, this might not be a short. I was fully expecting this to go to probably like 240s, 250s. The reason it didn't is because the volume was too light. There was just at the open, there wasn't enough demand, and there was maybe more supply. So with MDGS, I mean, look, it's got news that it's acquired 3 Amazon partners, so it's not bad news. You expect some sort of push due to the volume that it's got, but 500,000 is like really, really low. Like based on the pre-market volume, it should have traded much more to have any kind of push. Yeah, I mean, you're expecting 1.5 based on what it did pre-market. And then the second candle was also 500. So you're like, are they trapping shorts, trapping, then they'll squeeze it. Third candle 600, and at this point I'm just like, I was short at the open, then I was short here again, and again, even when it's squeezing up, like, yeah, you're getting 800,000, but I'll check the 5-minute volume candle. I was like, it's still really underperforming. It's not going to squeeze with this much volume, hence shorted on the red candle, and it comes all the way down, descending triangle breaks. Again, you've probably got another leg down to the 180s before it'll come back, but you've got one leg down to the 180s before you get a push back to like 205s, 210s probably. That's the thoughts behind it. Look, yeah, they all have dilution though. It's just when they use it, and that's still doing well. I see. I'm up. I don't know how much. 200 and 300. I mean, I think I made 300 today because I just made 60 or 70. And do you know what it is? Like, I need to get up a couple of thousand, 3,000-4,000, then I'll start doubling the size. So these 300 days will be 700 days, and 500 days will be 1,000 days. It's just I'm trading small because I took the losses last month. Like in day 22, God bless you, Waddle. If MDG holds 195, reclaims VWAP. Nah, I don't think it's a decent long in any situation because this chart has never ran 2 days, ever. The only reason it's a long is if it squeezes shorts. So, like, say, for example, it washes at the open, reclaims and runs, then that's a good long because shorts have been trapped. But right now, it's not a long, ever. It's just because it pushed out the open and failed, which is the worst thing it can do from a long perspective, because it's pushing on light volume and then failing. So what you need to do is fails, double bottoms, shorts trip over themselves, and then when it squeezes, you've got the buyers who are buying the dip and rip, and you've got the shorts buying, so you've got double buying power. But now it's just totally done. I don't even think this will come back to VWAP now. It's just ridiculously failed. And I mean, look, I could have like played more carefully and took a decent short here and covered half and then added into the bounce and just held it. But I don't see the point. I'm not holding stocks anymore. As up yesterday, 7 out of 7 stocks, and as up 500, and I ended up back to flat. Because if you don't cover your shorts by 10, 10, 15, they'll all reverse on you. On most of them do. So I've learned my lesson. Like, take your positions, take good size, get out for 10. Like, it's what time is it now? We're at 10 now, right? Yeah. Get out for 10, 10, 15. Like, you're done. Like, I made 300, and then I'm going out, and I've got to do some advertising work. But and then what you want to be doing is rechecking 10.30, 10.20. What bounced back? That's still looking weak. But you certainly don't want to be caught in the 10.20, 10.30 turnaround. Between you and Hoodie, I'm seriously thinking more short. And what because I see you on every live stream, I was gonna sell this thing for like $200. I've got endless data. But I was just gonna sell it with a recorded video guide. I'll sell it. I'll give it to you for 100, and I'll give you all of the data and the explanations, and I'll give you a 1 hour talk through it if you want, just for you, because you're on every fucking live stream. $100, and that's literally, I'm gonna sell this thing for 200. But I want to hit 50k, so like I'm up 42 now. So when I hit 50k, I'll make this small 2 hour guide. $100 if you want it, Waddle. Just hit us on Instagram. Just send the money if you want it. PayPal.me/drunk87, and that goes for the jobless pilot as well. What? That goes for the jobless, and it goes for Clint, and it goes for the jobless pilot. So Clint, Waddle, and the jobless pilot. The three of you, because I see us here day after day. I mean, it's $100, but you're getting, I'm not joking, about 100 hours worth of data tracking and all the analysis and a one-to-one. So let us know. But hopefully you don't want it, because I don't want to do it. I'm just doing it to be kind. Hopefully you don't want it, because I want to do it to help you guys, but I'm not. Don't worry about me and money. I'm good. Yeah, it's all brand new, brand new, all newly analyzed, everything, all new data, all new analyzed. I'm gonna do it for $200 for other people, but $100 for like the regular people that I know have been watching every stream. MDGS has been destroyed. SNMP, as expected, it's breaking down, but it's trying to reclaim the 114s. It's got to at least come back to the 124s with the volume on this. Like I say, I'm just so shocked it's came up and down like that. In MDGS, like it's forecast for about 80 million this on the day. It's traded 20. It's forecast about 80 unless it just dies. My guess is there's dilution going off on this because it should not be falling like this. With this, again, with this much volume, it shouldn't be falling like this. And on the good news, it's quite weird. It's almost like the diluting. Because you honestly, on a stock like this, with this volume, with this news, with this low flow, you should be getting a bounce to VWAP unless they're just diluting, in which case they are. But this is not the way the pattern normally plays out. Although the chart is fucking terrible, like. Lucas, nice to see you again. I'll have a quick look. MVIS, it doesn't look weak to me. MVIS, I don't think I'd be short MVIS. It's too strong, too much volume. I mean, nah, it's not my kind of play. I mean, it's like near 52-week highs. Is there a way to know they're diluting for sure? Yeah, I'll show you something real quick, and then I'll go. Just if you guys sign up, they give us an affiliate to refer people, but it's like $10 for each referral, so I just don't even bother. I'm like, it's okay, you can have your money. But for example, I'll just show you guys. Mention my name if you use them, but it's like $50 a month. But like I don't want an affiliate. But so like MBGS, they load it up, and you've got like the float is 3.75 million, half of it's institution, so it's like a 2 million float. And then you've got warrant exercise prices, so they've got 62 million, looks like that, at 350, and then 10 million at 14. So they've got warrants out there, and it tells you how many, and it tells you the prices, which is nightmare going through SEC filings. But more importantly, you've got the shelves. So the shelf registration is like how much they're actually properly diluting, not warrants where if it hits this price it goes off, and if it hits this price it goes off. So I think with the warrants at 14, they can't really be used until the stock hits 14 and it's at 183. But with this, you've got the shelf registration for 50 million 424B5, and it says at the market. So at the market means they can just put it out at any price at any time. So it says you exactly what you are saying. They initially put a shelf up to say, so they've agreed with shareholders, or they've let shareholders know we're diluting the stock by 50 million shares. And they're saying we've diluted so far 4.997 million, but we've got 45 million left, which is why the stock's tanking right now. And yeah, in hindsight, I should have stayed in a bit longer. I didn't look at this, to be honest, because I was thinking I've got this thing and this thing and this thing before I go out. And then they've also got a second shelf, which is in effect now. So it expires on the 13th of June. And they've got another 7.5 million. I don't know if they've figured out how they're going to do that one, but this one definitely isn't at the market. Offering underwritten by Think Equity, which is like a firm that organizes these things. So you can obviously imagine with MDGS, if the volume is 23 million and the remaining shelf is 45 million, what they're going to get off maybe 10 million of it, 15 million of it. And then they're going to have like, say, 30 million to get rid of the next time they do it. But obviously once they've done that, they've raised 30 million. So once the shelf's done, they've raised 50 million, that's say $2. They've raised 100 million to stay in operation. And when you look at how much working capital they've got, this is like a full-on SEC lesson. When you look at the capital, they've only got 1 million left. So if they raise 100 million, when the revenues are, say the revenues are like minus 5 million, that's going to give them like another couple of years or whatever to exist and live. So this is how like all the SEC filings kind of work. But SNMP is an absolute shock. I'm absolutely stunned at that. Because what was I fighting the other day? I was fighting another stock that just wouldn't go down. And then you've got something like this that's absolutely collapsed. I've got borrows as well. Potentially could have took the 118s and got 18%. Like, but I'd love to watch this all day with you guys. But been following you. Thank you, dude. God bless. I'd love to watch SNMP fade back to the 50 cents, but got to go out and I've got some marketing to do. Absolutely in shock about SNMP. Like, I mean, the opening. What was the opening minute on this? Traded 2.5 million in the opening minute to 10 million. Let's just quickly check SNMP for dilution. Oh, we did just check SNMP, did we? No, so that's 6 million. Look, so they've also got a 500 million offering. 500 million in an offering. So if any of that 500 million's used, they've let it rip to the ones, and then there's like 500 million offering. Well, there's 5 million that could be sold into. There's 2 million. There's 2 million. That's 10 million that could be sold into. So with SNMP, they're a fucking 20 cents, 30 cents stock that pretty much should be not on the NASDAQ. This is just a massive pump by some hedge fund, or they've paid someone to do this, is my guess. So they can get rid of the 500 million dilution, stay over the $1 NASDAQ ruling, and have enough money to survive. You give too much. Appreciate all the insight. Wouldn't have understood that by myself. You know what it is? Like, everyone hates things and doesn't tell the full story, but I do. So I'm letting it all out. I don't care. When you speak about, all right, hang on. Is this new stats? Yes. Read that. Yeah, I do give too much away, but I'll really explain it properly in a guide, and I'll just sell it. Not for too much money. It'll be the cheapest guide on the market. Let's go to Ibiza. John, when you start trading, I'll go to Ibiza. But Nate, great to see you. Fucking love you, brother. Great to see you back, mate. I need to fucking get you back in the game. Get you making money, mate. I'll give you lessons for free. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great day. What's up? You look very pretty. Hit us up on Twitter. I'm single. Junk87. JONK87.